Hello YouTube, it's been forever and a week since I last did a video posting, and that's just because I've been really busy with work and a bunch of other things that I was trying to get into. My mind is heavily active. I have too many thoughts just crossing through. It's like an information highway, just choo all the time. And then I'm like, oh well, I should do this and this and that, and I get caught up in so many things to the point that like I've overexerted myself. And that's exactly what's been happening. Too many things that I was trying to get into, too many things I was trying to do, of course, therefore putting neglect on other things. Anyhow, I will be officially starting school this coming Tuesday. So you'll see how that works out. I changed my mind and I decided to just go ahead and take one class for the summer. From what I'm told is a pretty heavy class, and you need to really concentrate on it because you have to remember all these different formulas and everything like that, and the equations take you like forever, like about 20 minutes to do one equation. This is for I think it's statistical analysis, whatever, some math class. So I figured if I'm gonna have to do all of this, and it's gonna be summer, it's gonna be hot, I'm gonna be dying to be outside, go to the beach and the pool or whatever. I can't swim, but just, you know, dip my feet in. Then I may as well just go ahead and take that one class. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm starting that Tuesday, 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. What else has been going on? My birthday's coming up very soon. It's actually next week, Thursday. So I basically have a little plan with my family. First off, there's a lot of people in my family whose birthdays are in May. I have like 4 cousins whose birthdays in May. My birthday's in May. My brother's birthday's in May. My brother-in-law and his brother's birthdays in May. I have a couple of friends whose birthdays are in May. So May is a very big, hot month. Not to mention Memorial Day weekend. Woo, Miami Beach. You know, it's awesome. I'm not gonna go, but it's exciting when you do go. And also Haitian Flag Day, which happens to be on the 17th of May. But I'll be out of town, so I'm not gonna be able to go to that event, which is usually very, very nice too. I will officially be in Orlando. I'm gonna go to Aquatica, which I've never gone to before. I hear it's a lot of fun, so I'll let you guys know how that turned out. There's a special going on here in Florida for Florida residents where you can get 2 parks for $79. So I will be going to Aquatica, and then the next day we will be hitting Tampa for Busch Gardens. So this should really be interesting. This should be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. I've already requested my days off, and according to my schedule that just came out, I have those days. Also on the 24th, which is Memorial Day's on Monday. It's Memorial Day weekend on a Sunday. I will be going to a comedy show. I can't recall right now who's gonna be there, but it should be a lot of fun. It's gonna be like, you know, dinner and then a comedy show, and then go for drinks and, you know, just chill out and have a good time. So that should be nice. Oh yeah, one other thing. I haven't been on here for a while, so I really haven't been able to talk about anything. But one thing that I do want to just touch on just really quickly before I have to go to work is the whole Miss California situation. I didn't do too much research into it, so I don't know if Miss California is like a diehard Christian or whatever. She may or may not be. But during her question was based on what was her opinion on gay marriages, or more like what's her opinion on the institution of marriage. Is it, you know, And she said that she believed that it's between a man and a woman. That being her opinion and that being what she believed. I am not going to say that for sure that's the reason why she did not get the crown, because of her answer and also the fact that Perez Hilton happened to be one of the judges. It's not conclusive. Do I think that it's highly possible? Yes. But I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what was in his mind or the other judges' minds or anything, so I really can't say for sure. But I really just don't think that if that's the case and she didn't get the crown because of her answer, I guess it wasn't kosher or politically correct or whatever you want to say, or maybe she should have just went around in circles around the question and just dodged it, and maybe that would have been fine. But I truly believe that she had a right to state her opinion. If that's her opinion and she believes that marriage is between a man and a woman, then that's her opinion. You can like it or you cannot like it. You don't have to go home with her. You don't have to sleep in bed with her. You don't have to be in close confines with her. I mean, that's her opinion, and you take it or leave it. Whether her opinion, which I think is valid, because if she went and she said, oh, I believe that anybody should be able to get married, then would that have won her the crown? Would that have been therefore fine, because she said that any person who are in love can go ahead and get married? But anyhow, the events that followed afterwards were really what kind of irritated me, because a lot of people just turned it into this huge ordeal. I wouldn't say that it was a major ordeal. Was it kind of big? Yeah, okay, fine. But I guess whoever really did not appreciate her answer, mind you, California, it's got a lot of homosexuals in there. So I don't know who went digging into her past and found her skeleton, where she had taken some modeled topless pictures or whatnot, and somehow they're trying to use that as if it's supposed to be their reason as to why she shouldn't have won anyway, as to why her opinion on the subject may not have even mattered, because how can she give her opinion on this when she's, obviously she's not in her right mind, and she's obviously not a good person if she took some topless pictures. Mind you, she took this when she was like 16, 17. I'm sorry, but I haven't ran into one single person who, growing up in their past, haven't done something that they regret. It doesn't have to be anything naughty, but they've done something that they regret. Maybe they had stolen something, or they had called somebody a name, or they did some dirty trick on someone. And, it's a bunch of stuff that you could have done. It doesn't have to be anything majorly serious, but I believe everyone has done something in their past that would be considered a skeleton in their closet. And for someone to take that skeleton and bring it out and use that as an excuse to null and void your opinion on any topic, I think that that's just wrong. And also, I'm trying to figure out, when did the questions turn into that? I remember watching the pageants, not really Miss California or whatever, but Miss America and all this stuff, and the questions weren't so, it was more like, how would you end world hunger, and how would you go about bringing world peace, all these, over the top questions. But I guess it's just a changing world, and that was a whole big debate also when it came to the elections and everything. So I guess it makes sense to bring it up. But my goodness.